Good morning, guys. I'm just waking up. I actually ended up crashing out on my couch watching some TV last night, and yeah, so it's kind of early and I'm tired, and I've just been kind of tweeting this morning and reading, catching up on some emails and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I'm going to be jumping into some writing. I'm a little more awake. Oh, and I've also been playing some games on my phone. That was lots of fun. But yeah, so I'm kind of waking up. Yeah, so I'm going to just, go do that. So I will be back with what's next. How was that weather out there when you took the trash?
Oh, it's nice out there, so warm.
Oh, got it. Okay. So anyway, so she's not going to be saying now because she's about to not be, she's got to change out of the clothes. Okay. So anyways.
All right, guys. So when I started writing earlier and I was doing a bunch of other work earlier, I also was doing some touch-in with my readers and stuff like that. So I just got into that. So I was not able to actually record those moments, but just know that they happened. Okay, so anyways, right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of making some dinner. I'm making some mashed potatoes, some seared shrimp, and yeah, that's what I'm having for dinner. Also with some Brussels sprouts. I always want to call them baby cabbages because that's what I called them when I was little. However, I am a grown-up, so I think we better butcher it to Brussels sprouts. And it is going to be absolutely delicious. But I also can tell you how you usually make this. What you're going to do is pretty much peel off anything that has the little eyes on it. You want to get rid of that. And then you're going to cut it into tiny little diced like cubes, almost like the size of plain dice. Anyway, that's that. Oh, look who's back. It's fine. Let's flip it over. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to cut this so that it's easy to mash. Then I'm going to boil this actually in the microwave in water till it gets soft. Then I'm going to mash it up and then throw in a few things. So if you want to make it like a traditional way, you can make with butter, milk, cream, or something like that. Or for me, I like to actually make it into garlic mashed potatoes, so I'll throw in some garlic with it. You can look at Pinterest, they have lots of recipes on there. There's lots of ways that you can make this, so if you want to make it healthier, mashed potatoes, that's something like instead of having cream, you can sub in like what am I talking about? Plain yogurt. Then you can season it with like the Himalaya sea salt, the pink salt thingy, or you can just do regular salt depending upon if you're trying to make it healthier or not. I use the pink salt, I use garlic, and I use pepper, fresh ground pepper, and that's how I do mine. So while I'm cooking this, I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, it's just kind of cooking. While I'm cooking this, I just had a quick question. Are you guys on TikTok? Because as of today, I'm officially on there. Not like I'm on there because I haven't really recorded anything, but I'm going to be recording my videos and stuff soon, probably tomorrow or something like that. But I'm just kind of picking what's on there because there's a lot of stuff, a lot of content, a lot of things that you can do. If you don't know what TikTok is, basically just kind of go Google it. It's basically a site where you do like little short clips of videos, and they could be comedy, they could be dance, they could be showing somebody how to make a recipe, whatever. If you're an author like I am, but I do everything because I do lifestyle stuff. But if you're an author like I am, you might have like a quick review on there, and you can also do like a humorous spin on it, or whatever. Or you can show a trailer or whatever. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to check it out, especially if you're like, oh, I'm bored, I don't know what to, I want some entertainment or something like that. They have a ton of different things, and they have so much content, you are not going to run out if you're over there. I always watch them, but I've never really made one, so it's going to be very exciting. Let me show you how I'm cutting these up. Again, like I said, I do leave some of the skin on there. I might have clipped that in one of the things because I think something happened, like the phone dropped or something. So let me just reiterate. I do like to leave some of the skin, like the outside on there, because it gives it a little more nutrients. So I do that. So I cut it like that, and it's kind of small like that. And this is what it looks like in there. And then I put water. You guys, this has been severely burned with cheese and everything else, but it's amazing. Okay, that little pan cooks like nothing. You just need a microwavable pan. to cook it in. It doesn't have to be anything special, just to make sure it's microwavable. I mean, I know I'm talking about that, but it's like a pan that we've been cooking in forever, so it's gotten burned. It's been through it, so it looks a mess, but it cooks amazing. So there's that. Do you guys have stuff like that in your kitchen? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. Ah! Okay, I make sounds when I cook because it helps me cut stuff. Right. Okay, and done. Alright guys, so I like to listen to music when I cook, or I like to sing when I cook. La, 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 la. Anyway, I like to sing when I cook. Doesn't have to be anything in particular, just I always like to rock out when I am cooking or pretty much doing anything. Some of the food that I had fun to eat, I kind of skipped eating because I got into what I was doing, like I said. And so now I'm hungry. Oh, baby! There's a little pumpkin in here. Here, Ive, come here. Hi, baby. How cute are you? What are you up to, honey? You didn't come help mommy cook? You gonna help me cook? Cool, cool, cool. You are the sweetest little puppy. You look sleepy. You woke up from your nap, huh? One of my friends asked me if my dogs are named, some of you guys already know this, but are as much because I have a dog named Harley and a dog named Ivy. Yes, they are. Ooh, hi. You can focus. Okay. I have a dog named Harley. I have a dog named Ivy. And were they named after Batman characters? Yes, they were. So we ended up calling our dogs that because we absolutely love those two characters. So there is that. Oh, by the way, do you have, I don't know if you guys are hanging out in my reader group. You don't necessarily even have to read my books. I hope that you would want to, but we talk about everything in there, and it's kind of like a fun hangout. So if you're just kind of bored sometimes and you're just like, I need somewhere to kind of hang out and I miss people and stuff like that, come hang out with us over there because it's fun. We play all kinds of games. We do hunts, you know, all the stuff. Okay, so those potatoes are in the microwave now. Now I'm going to cut up some shrimp and basically deshell it and cut it up. I don't really have to do anything except for cut off the tails, so they're pretty much going to be in their full shrimpy form when they go in. Alright, so these are the spices that I'm getting down with. I have ground pepper, the Himalaya salt, I have garlic, and then I have seasoned salt. I only need the seasoned salt for certain things, so I'm not putting a lot of it. Anywhere I can, I'm substituting this or I'm skipping it altogether. Okay guys, and today I have on just some shorts. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, I can't. There you go. I have on some shorts today. It is so hot here. I mean, it's hot. Hot. So it's really nice to have the shorts on. It's definitely necessary. It's nice and warm. Ugh. I didn't have to turn on the air conditioner, but it is warm though still, even though I didn't have to do that. Ugh. Okay, so just basically taking off the shell for this, and then you just either you can pull on this little thing and it comes right off, and then you have that and toss it on the plate. Again, these are pre-shell, they kind of have the cut down the back of it already, so all I have to do is just basically peel the shells off. Don't have to worry about too much of that. They're already deveined. And done. Alright, so I'm going to be peeling for a while, so I figure I might as well just, you know, say hi again. So today when I was on TikTok, I know everybody's like all hip and stuff, but I'm not, so I'm not even going to fake the funk. Alright, so with TikTok, they have dances on there, like I said. I love dances. If you watch my Instagram, I always have some kind of dance on there. I love like dances and stuff because I'm a dancer. I've been dancing ever since I was like 3, 2.5, 3. Anyway, so they had this one dance on there and I kept seeing people do it and I was just like, why? Okay, whatever. You know how people do like, you know, different things and they have it and they like shake that little leg and stuff like that. It's not my favorite dance, but you get the idea. Well, anyways, they have this other one where they go up and they go and they do that. So I kept seeing people do that, and they actually give you instructions on TikTok on how to actually do those dances. I'm probably talking really fast, but hey, if you watch my stuff, you know I do that, okay? So anyways, like I was saying, so they have actual tutorial instructions on there if you don't do TikTok. I'm like, I watch it here and there, but I have no clue what's going on. So I will take you through that as I do it over the next couple days as I get into it a little more. But anyway, so they have the thing, and they call that little dance like that, the whoa. And I was like, the who? I kept seeing it on stuff, and then they kept doing it during that. And so I learned something today. So everybody else is like, yeah, that's so old, but you know what, I don't know the official name. I saw it all the time, did it all the time, I just didn't know the name. So if you knew the name, great, comment below if you made it this far. Let me know if you knew that. If you didn't, you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Go over to TikTok, put in whoa, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. All right, so I almost have these all done, so I'm going to, my fingers are freezing because I had to thaw them out. I have them frozen. Oh, by the way, they said a couple tips that you can do when you're cooking or you're using food right now. So if you get something from someplace that's out, they say to always now just heat it in the microwave for a little bit. I don't know the specific guidelines. Look on the CDC to know what those are, or just look it up and they'll have that advice for you. If it's not on the CDC, they'll have it on WHO or whatever, but they actually tell you. But anyways, there's some people that I watch all the time, or family that I absolutely love. They're so funny. But anyways, they have a sponsorship with they're sponsored by Jack in the Box, and so Jack in the Box told them to include that information. So I just thought that was interesting. So definitely, if you're getting food out, just make sure you nuke it for a couple minutes, because that'll take care of anything just in case something's on there. And then if another place that I was watching, I said this a couple days ago, I believe, but if you have food, try to freeze it before you eat it and then thaw it back out, because if you freeze it, that's going to also help make sure that anything that's on there could be dead. So of course, if you're cooking it and you're going to be having it in the oven for whatever, you don't really have to do that, but you get the idea. Just in case, if you're concerned and you're like, oh, what should I do with it, like, you know, fruit and stuff like that, freeze it, because then that's a way to go ahead and kill it, because you're not going to exactly bake fruit. So that is all of this good information that I had, as my fingers are freezing off over here. But this was alright. They come pre-frozen, so whatever. I'm using like stuff in packages. I'm not really going out too much right now, because I know how to cook, so I'm just cooking. But if you are somebody who's like, oh, I need a little assistance with that, freeze your food or nuke it, and that will help. Something else that I'm going to do on here, if I don't do it today, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I looked up a few different tutorials on how to make masks, so I'm going to go ahead and make them on here. You know, some of the DIY, you just need a needle and a thread and a scissor and you're good to go. And I will show you how to make that too, and it's very easy. That one I could do no problem, and they had a couple different things that I noticed, and some things that I also was like, oh, you know what, you could do this to make it have a bit of variety. Ooh. Okay, hold on, let me see. Ouch. Okay, you guys, the back of this little shrimp thing, it is sharp, so please be careful. So you know, on the tail, it's sharp. Ooh, our stuff is ready. So now I can throw the Brussels sprouts in there. We're good to go. So the mashed potatoes are ready to be mashed. Let me see if I got everything here. I'm telling you guys, this water is no joke. It is super cold. So I have it in here like that. It is super cold. But I like to have water in there, just a little bit of water, because it makes it easy to, if you have any shrimp on your fingers, you see how I have the shell? I just dip it in there and it comes right off. Little hacks, you know? Hacks and facts. Another quick hack that I do so that my trash can doesn't smell, I put the residual shells in a plastic Ziploc bag. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really taking my trash out. I take my trash out every other day or so that I don't have to be outside every day. I'm like literally happy to be sheltering in place. As you saw on some of my other videos, I wasn't able to do it because I had like stuff I had to take care of, because as you know, some of you guys know that my mom recently passed away, so there's some stuff I have to literally take care of, so I had to be out and about. Other than that, you know, other essential things that I had to be outside for. Oh, reminder, I haven't taken that out yet. But anyways, other things I have to be outside to take care of too, or just, you know, like the essential things like going to the grocery store and you know, just stuff that you actually have to be out for. So I'm just so glad now that the majority of everything has been handled, so I won't have to go out, you know, for a while. So I'm really happy to be sheltering in place. All of you guys who are sheltering in place, who are going stir crazy, just be happy you guys could, because it is so freaky to think that you have to actually be out there. So it's such a gift to be able to be inside. So I'm glad to be inside and working from home like I normally do, and I can actually be in the house, because this stuff is so scary. It is so, you know, I mean, yes, if you're healthy, you know, certain things, but you just don't want to pass it around, and we need to flatten the curve, and I'm all about that. So all about health. All right. Now I'm going to toss my little frozen Brussels sprouts in here. Some people put sugar on them. Some people put like cheese and stuff. I don't. I do them plain. I just basically put a little water that covers about halfway, covers them by halfway, and then I put them in there for about 4 minutes. And for me, it's good to go. Somebody else might want to do them longer, but for me, I don't. I like my vegetables barely cooked, but they're still a little crunchy and yummy. And now, sorry guys, I just got like a little message. Oh, cool. An awesome friend of mine just invited me to do something, like a collaboration. So just popped up on here. Anyway. And I have the pepper on there, garlic, and the seasoning. So it looks like that. And then I pre-seasoned my my flour. I just toss these little shrimpies in there, and yum. And now my nose is feeling like it has pepper up it. Okay, I'm good. All right, now that the shrimp has been seasoned, this is going away. Do you see that? Okay. For the potatoes, I'm going to use the pink salt, I'm going to use the pepper, and I'm going to use the garlic. All right, so now I'm going to make it in this pan. Hey guys, this is the garlic mashed potatoes. Yum, yum, yum. All right, and this smells amazing. It smells like yummy, yummy garlicky shrimp. And there that is. Now I'm gonna probably eat, and then we're gonna watch probably some TV tonight. Hi, my beanies. Hi, beanies. Hi, my beanies. How cute are you? Oh, give me lots of kisses. Oh my god.
When we face adversity,
Oh my
we
god.
find a way through it. It's about taking care of each other.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Can you give me kisses? Oh, you give me kisses. You give me kisses. Oh, you baby. Look at this little cutie pie. Yeah. Oh, lots of kisses. Alright guys, so I am watching the Chicagos right now, and I'm just waiting because we're on a commercial break, and so we're just all hanging out. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see the preview yet. It's on right now. Oh goodness, I forgot it was this one. You? Ooh! That doesn't look good. There's like clouds and people in hazmat suits. Not good. Okay, I gotta go. It's back. Okay, so those shows were really good tonight. They're intense, but always so good. So now what we're doing, Chloe and I are just watching the news, and I don't typically watch the news all the time, but I have since the whole thing. They got a lot of drama on there, but now we're totally plugged in. I don't know if you guys are all plugged in or not, but it's definitely important to see what are the updates, how should you be protecting yourself if you're going to be going out or anything, or staying in place, what everything is. So, and how many cases and all that stuff. So anyway, now that I said all that, there's a favorite part that goes on during it. So I will click on and show you what that is. Are you guys ready? Anyway, so it's so funny because every night Chloe does the weather, because the people who do the weather are typically, maybe they're there, maybe they're not, but they definitely have a green screen, and some of them are not there. So it's just funny. So she gets up and she does the weather the way it's meant to be done. So anyways, we were just watching this news and everything else, and they're talking about a whole bunch of different things. And it's crazy how today is like tax day, but because of everything that's going on, that's like no one's like even really talking about it, because everything's moved.
So I just wanted to say that is it for tonight. Just watch maybe some late shows or something. And then that is that. All right, guys. See you tomorrow.